So you want to learn what the best Facebook marketing tools are? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you the exact tools that I use to be able to consistently generate results inside of my business. So you definitely want to stick with me throughout the rest of this video if you want to learn the exact tools and how I use them. All right. So my name is Rakeem Madison, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will eventually give you the freedom you deserve. All right, so with that being said, we're going to jump right into the content. So as you can see, we're here on my Facebook profile. And so now let's talk about when it comes to like using Facebook tools. The first thing I want you to do right now is I want you to write down, what are you selling and who are you selling it to? The reason I'm telling you to do that is because the tools that I'm going to show you, these tools are going to help you, number one, grow your audience, and number two, keep a clean audience. Because if you understand anything about Facebook, you don't see any benefit when it comes to you leaving people who don't engage with you, who never engage with you at all, and you just have them on your friends list. So the first tool I'm going to show you is how to grow your audience. And the second tool is going to be how to cleanse your audience. All right, so let's actually go to the first tool. All right, so the first tool is an actual extension. So you see this extension right here, right? This is the extension that we're going to use. This is actually on the Google Chrome store. Okay, now the first thing I want to do is I want to go to the home page. All right, so the reason I'm going to the home page is because I understand that there are people targeting me with Facebook ads right now, right? Facebook ads I'm being targeted right now, which means that, and I know I'm a good lead, right? Would you consider yourself a good lead? Let me know down below in the comments if you consider yourself a good lead. Now, if these people are targeting me, that means that they're targeting people who are just like me. So what does that tell me? That tells me that I could use this tool that allows me to build my audience. So let's kind of scroll down and see if we see an ad, marketing related, so I can kind of show you how I go about using this tool. All right, so let's go down. We should see an ad here soon. Okay, boom, perfect. Okay, this one right here is perfect. So here it is. I hope you don't find this too pestering. And as you can see, it's a sponsor ad. Now I know, since this is Ray Higdon, I know what this ad is talking about, right? So I know I'm going to see people who I can build relationships with, who I can bring into my world on my Facebook page on this particular ad. So check it out. You can see 858 people. Now some people are laughing because they probably know him. Some people are probably just laughing, to laugh. And then you got some people who are just seeing him for the first time. They're engaged in what he's putting out, based on the fact that this is an actual retargeting ad. Looks like you didn't complete your sign up. Can I help? Right? So these are people who have an interest. So now I can literally go in here and then I can pull this up and you can see all the people who have engaged with this particular post. And then what I can do is I can click on that extension, and then it's going to drop down. As you can see, it dropped down here, and then I hit add friends. All right, so now you can see add friends, invites process, and then you see right here I have this. So before, this wasn't here. Now I'm going to show you the settings that you want to use going forward. So you want to say a 20-second delay, right? I wouldn't go to anything below that. When I was first getting started with it, I would use like 10, 15, but honestly, I would just keep it at 20. So 20-second delay, and then we're just gonna put like one person, right? Just for the sake of this video. All right, and then we're just gonna hit start, and boom, it's gonna go and it's gonna add one person. Okay, but it's gonna as you can see, it kind of corrected it for me. It actually went to 25 seconds because it bases it on the settings that Facebook has. So it knows, okay, instead of doing 20, let's actually put you at 25 so we don't get your account, pretty much banned, or you won't be able to use your account, right? They know already what type of settings are there. So now you can see it says invites process 1. So it actually sent that request out to this person right here, right? So now what if I wanted to only send requests out to multiple mutual people who have mutual friends? Because if somebody sees that they actually have friends, they already have mutual friends with you, they'll be more likely to actually add you. So you can see here, successfully sent one request, right? But what you would do is you would hit the with mutual friends only, and then of course, whatever number you put in there, they'll find everybody who has mutual friends with you already, and then it'll send a request out. Now, why is this powerful? Once again, I can just exit out. Like, now, this is powerful because these are targeted people. And if you're doing any type of network marketing, or you're selling any tools, like, marketing tools, or, different tools, like, this is going to be beneficial because you're getting in front of the right people and you're bringing them into your Facebook world. And this is how, in 2019, I made a bunch of money just literally, going through the process that I'm showing you here now. I was adding people every day, and my numbers were, I would add about 25 to 30 new people every single day. And I was doing Facebook Lives every day. I was putting out valuable posts every day. I was sharing tips. I was sharing strategies, via Facebook posts and via, Facebook Live. So it was really benefiting me because every day I was getting new people, and they were seeing these Facebook Lives come up. And even if they never met me before, they see this live from a person they don't really know. So they're not like quick to kind of rush to it. But sometimes I would run into where people would literally see my lives, and they would leave comments like, "Man, I'm glad I saw this live today. I don't really know you, but I'm glad I saw this." So it's a lot of power in when you're adding new people every day. But the fact is, at nighttime, I would literally run this tool, do about 25 to 30 a day, and then as I continue to scale over time, I would literally just let the tool do about 50. But you got to do it gradually, right? You got to do it gradually, because if your account is like, you haven't been doing this, and let's say for instance you're new with this, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to run 50 in a day. No, you're going to get your account banned, right? You don't want to do that. So you want to start off gradually. Start off 10 to 15 a day, right? And then 15 to 20 and 25 and so on and so on. You want to take it gradually, okay? Don't get in here and just boom, I'm going to 100 a day. No, you don't want to do that, all right? So I just kind of showed you how you would be building your audience. That was one strategy. You could use ads. But another thing is, look at everybody who's in your industry that is an influencer that everybody is always seeking out. You want to go to that particular person's business page or even their personal page, and the strategy is to look for posts in which they're talking about the industry. Like if I were to go to Ray Higdon's personal page, like I would see him doing, his personal stuff, but then I would see business posts, and then I would go to those business posts, and I know the type of people that are going to be on there. So now I can bring those people into my world. So those are the two strategies. Use Facebook ads because you're being targeted by people and you're still going to get the right people, and use the personal profile or the business profile of those influencers, and then now you're going to get the targeted people that you need. Now, what happens after you're putting out value, whether you're doing Facebook Lives, whether you're doing, valuable posts, the written word, writing stories on your Facebook feed? What happens after you see, okay, we got some people engaging, but we got some people that's not engaging? Well, that's where this tool right here comes in. This is going to help you clean up your list. So as you can see here, it has sync friend list and sync engagement. So the first thing that you would do is you would actually hit sync friend list, and then it's going to take you over to Facebook, right? Now, I didn't really necessarily want to go through the process, right? Because I've done this before, but I'll just go ahead and just kind of show you how this will work. So boom, you see it opens up my Facebook, and then it's going to open up, boom, right there. So now it's syncing my friends. It's going through my entire friends list. And then what it's doing is it's saying, okay, this is everybody who's here. Now you're going to, after this process goes, then I would go and I would do the engagement. Okay, because it knows everybody who's here. Now it's going to see out of all those people who actually is engaging with you. And then what's good about this tool is that once it sees who's engaging with you, it shows how many times did they like your stuff, how many times did they comment on your stuff, how often are they showing up, and then it'll show you like dates. So if they just engaged right before you did this process, then it'll say literally 2 hours ago. Or this person just engaged, the last time this person engaged with you was 2 months ago or 5 months ago. And my meter is, if a person really has engaged, they haven't engaged with me for 3 months, 90 days, then it's time to get those people off your list. Because like you would obviously know that you're putting out a ton of value, right? And if you're putting out a ton of value and they're not seeing you, that could be because Facebook is not showing you to them because you got a lot of dead people on your list. And a little tip is, the more dead people you get off your list, meaning the people who are not engaging with you, what's going to happen is Facebook, as you start to get rid of them, Facebook is going to start showing your stuff to more and more people. So I know literally people who have 2,000 friends and they get 400 or 500 likes or engagements per post, because it's about getting rid of the dead weight. All right, so I'm not going to let this whole process go through, but basically once this gets to the end, that means that it went through all of my friends, and then now I'm going to hit the X on that, and then I'll just kind of get out of that. All right, and then you will hit sync engagement. And then the way that I have it, I do it every 7 days. Every 7 days, I'll go and I'll do a scan to see who's engaging. And then once I see, I got a lot of people that's not engaging, boom, they got to go, right? There's strategies that you can use to kind of pull them back in. But I usually just don't waste my time. I just try to see, okay, they're not engaging. They're still not engaging. Boom, got to go. And then once that happens, I notice my engagement spikes once again. So you got to kind of pay attention to what's really happening. I kind of call it like the temperature gauge. I'll go over to my profile kind of like this, right? I'll go over to my profile and then I'll see, like, how is my engagement doing? Is it up or is it low? And then based on the formula, the content strategy, I'll kind of see, okay, which card should I pull next? What type of content should I put out next to see, could I spike that engagement back up, or can I just kind of bring people around me? Okay, so that's kind of like my strategy. So boom, I look at the temperature gauge. So I posted this 15 hours ago. So you can see, boom, that pulled 36 people right there, and we got some comments. And then you can see here, boom, this pulled 60 people, and then 1 share. And then boom, I'll throw food in there, right? Because I'm bringing people into my life. Now, I did a video pretty much going over a powerful Facebook formula that I use to continuously get results, and I'll link that up in the card. So you definitely want to take a look at that. Because it was extremely valuable, because that's what's going to help you to actually start cashing in the money when you're doing your Facebook marketing. Okay, so the first tool, as I was talking about, this tool right here, Simple Social Tools, is going to help you grow your audience, and that'll be the first link in the description. And over here, Friend Filter is going to be what's going to help you cleanse your list, which is going to help you boost your engagement. All right, so that's going to be the second link right below that, below the first one in the description box. Okay, so hopefully this video right here was valuable, and if it was, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or valuable. And like I said, if you want to pick up any of these tools that you see that'll be beneficial for you, depending on which phase you are, whether you're growing or you're cleansing, the links for those are down below. Definitely check those out. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.